story that came out May 21st, 2018. We had the school shootings not far from each other, Parkland and the recent one in Santa Fe, just months apart. Well, anyway, the issue of arming teachers is coming back up again. I personally think it's a bad idea. Many of these teachers are very unstable, and I would never trust them without a gun. I don't even trust these teachers without a gun. You think I'm going to trust them with a gun around children? Look at what many of them do. No. And the level of racism that's in these schools, no, I would never trust these teachers to be armed. Since Parkland, 14 states have introduced 25 measures to arm teachers and staff. Only one has passed. The only one that passed is Florida. And as you can see on this chart, and here's my state right here in New Jersey, it was introduced here. So Washington, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Indiana, New Jersey, Nebraska, Missouri, Kentucky, Kansas, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, all introduced measures. Florida was the only place that it passed. So what they're generally saying is most teachers actually are opposed to being armed in classrooms. They don't think it's a good idea. Even teachers that are, have their license to carry, 63% of them are opposed to having a gun in class. 2/3 of the teachers polled said they would actually feel less safe if they were carrying guns or personnel was carrying guns in the school. So there are bills for, and there are also bills being lobbied that are opposed to these measures. To me, with all of these kids bringing firearms to school, maybe it's more of a parenting issue than locking down a school with a bunch of armed teachers, which I don't think that's going to work. I really don't. To be honest with you, I would never trust a cop coming into school because they are very reactive. Cops in America are very reactive. And I can see them coming into the school, see a teacher with a gun, believe that teacher is the shooter, and they end up getting killed. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that went down. So they're saying that if the measure passed, the teachers that will be armed will get 18 hours of firearms training. I don't care what they give these teachers. All I have to say is the day they arm these teachers, you better get your Black child out of these schools. They're never going to be safe. The teachers will be pulling the same stunt that you see the cops pulling. Oh, I feared for my life. They're going to act like they're afraid of your child. And next thing you know, your child ain't coming home because some unstable teacher with a gun will kill them right there in the class, claiming they feared for their lives. Or not only that, what if one of these off-balance children that's hell-bent on shooting the school up get a hold of the teacher's gun? It's too many things to consider. And in my opinion, it just don't seem to be worth it. But please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And if you can support my channel, please do. And if you have an Android device, please go out and get my app. Peace, family.